It's a bird, it's a plane.
Music has that way of transporting us to a place and time in our life. And especially, you know, we all remember, certainly from my generation, holding records and holding them in our hands and flipping them over and reading the liner notes and opening it up and having it in your lap as you're listening to the sides.
Turn me on so I can be reminded of my first love.
Started out as a boy's love affair with his record collection, and ultimately it became, you know, my own love affair with music.
I've been composing music for over 25 years, and on this project I wanted to continue to chip away at that gap between vocal and instrumental jazz and combine it with a modern narrative and sensibility.
I think Circle in a Square is sort of a new arrival for me. It completes one era in my life, and I hope it's sort of the beginning of a new one. This is how this record's going to go. Expect tradition and expect the unexpected. Starts with the opening song, Circle in the Square, a calling, a beckoning to come and sit down, come and enjoy the music. And each and every song is sequenced in a way so that it bounces off the last one. And so there are wonderful highs and sweet little jazz waltzes and little bluesy romps and dramatic subject matter, and all of that sort of mixed in and meant to be a long ride. So we were playing with this like putty, building on traditional bones and then adding layers and unexpected moments, and then opening it up for just free improvisation, then coming back to that structure.
Love me, don't let you stand in the way of all this awkward romance.
And I think after 30 years of being a road musician and a composer and a singer and a bandmate and an arranger, it is meant to be individual, and it is meant to make you work a little bit, make you lean in a little bit. I should think we want that. I worked with the great Andy Ezrin, Ben Whitman, and David Fink on 9 of the 12 tracks, and I love the continuity that provided. I also had the great pleasure of working with Will Lee, who also was the other core trio that created the palette. And so Circle in a Square became a playground for me to play in and push in different areas and ask different questions. I really love having worked with Elliot Shiner, who gave me that last boost and burst of energy to do this record and push myself. And he gave me just the right amount of support to do that. And then what he does is magic. I mean, he makes everybody feel comfortable. He makes everybody play beautifully. He makes everybody sound exquisite. And then he mixed a record that I think sounds real and alive. I celebrate it and with wonderful musicians who all came with their creativity and their open hearts and their beautiful musicality, and we made a record that I think is voluptuous and exciting and daring and vulnerable and all the kinds of things that excite me about music. It's an in-the-moment record that has been somehow captured. That's really what I wanted to have happen, was that you sort of heard these songs and told these stories, but that there was still plenty of opportunity to stretch and to let the music sort of breathe.